the eerie town of Gordon Heights in Olongapo, a chilling tale of supernatural occurrences and an enigmatic grand uncle shrouded in mystery unfolds. This story dates back 18 years when my grand uncle, a man from my mother's side, met a tragic and mysterious end, succumbing to an unknown illness that not even the most astute doctors could diagnose. But his life was anything but ordinary, a tale worth recounting. I recount this story from memory, based on the accounts he shared, and the harrowing experiences our relatives had in his presence. It all began when he was a young man in his 20s, returning home from the rice fields. He stumbled upon a beggar-like figure, clad in tattered rags, coughing profusely by the wayside. His innate kindness compelled him to offer assistance, guiding the old man to his home and providing him with a meager meal. Little did he know that this selfless act would set in motion a chain of events that defied reason. The old man, in gratitude, insisted on gifting him an amulet. Though hesitant at first, my grand uncle eventually accepted the strange token. He was, however, required to make a solemn promise to use it only for benevolent purposes. With this oath made, the old man astounded him by regurgitating a small pebble-like object, instructing him to swallow it. Expecting a miraculous transformation, my grand uncle experienced nothing out of the ordinary. Yet, this was only the calm before the storm. He was informed that he, in turn, must pass on the amulet to someone deserving when the time came, or face dire consequences. The amulet had come from an enchanted carabao, the old man claimed, a creature that had chewed on the magical stone. In the aftermath of this strange encounter, my grand uncle Piano began to manifest inexplicable abilities. His eyes opened to the supernatural world, and he formed unlikely friendships with benevolent elves. His hands became tools for healing, mending ailments such as backaches, concussions, and broken bones with a mere touch. He could also exorcise evil spirits from the tormented souls, particularly those ensnared by malevolent witches. But the most astounding gift he received was superhuman strength. He could lift gargantuan objects that would typically require 3 or more individuals, earning him the moniker, Cannibal, due to his newfound power, akin to the mighty water buffalo. His feats astounded his own kin. One tale spoke of a colossal spider, his pet, which continuously spawned tiny spiders, captivating his curious nephews and nieces. On another occasion, a relative fell from a guava tree, and after my grand uncle's hands worked their magic, the broken foot miraculously healed. More spine-tingling stories surfaced about his encounters with malevolent creatures such as the Tikbalang, Copper, Manananggal, Tiyanak, and other entities. He waged battles against them, surviving where others would not. As time passed, he yearned to pass on the amulet's power, but none of his children were willing to shoulder the responsibility. He even approached me during my high school years, inquiring if I would accept the gift, but I respectfully declined. He confessed that I could have achieved greatness if I had embraced the responsibility, citing a childhood encounter with duendes. His knowing smile sent shivers down my spine. In 1984, when my grand uncle finally succumbed to mysterious circumstances, he was discovered in a ditch by a cousin of mine. His throat was grotesquely swollen, his eyes bulging as though he had been in a desperate struggle to expel something, a sinister end to a life entwined with the enigmatic amulet's powers.